you're a storyteller, there are certain characters that you have to establish right away as, let's say, intelligent or threatening or evil or ridiculously good looking or funny. And you have to do it as soon as possible, as quickly as you can. So the characters that we're going to talk about tonight are the ones that I personally have just found completely unforgettable. You know, the first moments are just instantly make them a memorable character. River Tam, Firefly. The first time you see River Tam, she's curled in the fetal position, completely naked, and basically frozen in a comatose state, in a shipping crate. What? You saw that on screen, and you're like, wait, what is this? What is this? So, and then, of course, her first basically bit of audio is a scream. She's like, ah! Wakes up and just freaky. I nearly had a heart attack at that moment. It was great. You know right away that this is not going to be just very cut and dry, normal, textbook cliche kind of character. River Tam, of course, ends up being mentally unstable, yes, a psychic, and a one-woman army. Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh gosh, we love Toph. Toph is oh wait, that's not. There we go. That's better. That's Toph. So the three main characters have arrived at basically a wrestling match. All these big, tough, macho guys, just pounding on each other. And then the announcer announces, "Now the returning champion, the Blind Bandit." And then again, the picture is right here, so you can see. So again, Toph clearly takes up the whole screen. This is not one of your, super macho guys. No, it's a girl. It's a blind girl. And she raises the championship belt. It's like, okay, clearly this girl can, handle herself, but, okay, whatever. And then it cuts to a wider shot. Like, it's a girl, yeah, but it's a little girl. And then not only does this little blind girl join in the smack talk, she wins the smack talk. And not only does she win the smack talk, she completely wipes the floor with her opponent. Easily. Doesn't break a sweat. When that is your character's introduction, oh, come on. Easily going to be one of the best characters on the whole show. Next up, going a bit more old school with this one. Gort, The Day the Earth Stood Still. So an alien spaceship lands in Washington, D.C. Naturally, all the media, civilians, and military personnel are out there waiting by this flying saucer because they want to see, what's going on? Why is this here? Spaceship opens up, but out comes this alien being. Seems to be humanoid, speaks English, says, "We come in peace." This alien being, approaches the humans, has a little instrument in their hand, but the military guys are panic, so boom. And while everyone's attention is focused on the person on the ground, they look up suddenly and, whoa! Okay, suddenly there's Gort here, this clear colossus. Now again, by today's standards, this is pretty tame of an entrance, but you have this character, it's clearly just absolutely out of this world, whatever this thing is. It clearly not here to party. It completely decimates the weaponry of the humans. Again, all it does is raise its visor and a small laser beam comes out of it and just easily just turns the weapons and the tanks of the military personnel to ashes. Great. Highly recommend The Day the Earth Stood Still from the 1950s. And by the way, Klaatu Barada Nikto. Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, the first introduction, you see him, again, just heroically, boldly standing on the top of the mast, wind blowing, looking very, very piratey, And then you see, he's in this tiny craft, and it's sinking. Okay. And then, of course, in a clear moment that's going to designate that there are a lot of kind of nimble movements of this character. The ship is sinking, and right before it reaches the dock, he just steps off the mast right onto it. Just easy, smooth transition. Doesn't even look like he's trying. Do you think he plans it all out, or just makes it up as he goes along? The Wicked Witch of the West. Just by the sheer visuals alone, instantly iconic. So, just look at that. All black, just plain black, evil, snarling face in green. She emerges out of just a pillar of smoke, a cloud of smoke. That is a huge visual contrast to all the swirling, bright colors and patterns of the rest of Oz and Munchkin Land. The Wicked Witch of the West does not get a lot of, character development. But you know what? That really works. She enjoys, and she's really good at both physically and psychologically tormenting people. It's a classic witch look right there. Just the introduction of the Wicked Witch of the West ends with one of the most famous lines in cinema history and probably the greatest threat in cinema history. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Yeah, alright. The T-Rex from Jurassic Park. The main character's on a dinosaur theme park. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? That's a good idea to go there. Powers out, they're right by the T-Rex paddock, and then boom, boom. You see the ripples in the water. That's iconic right there. And then you see just like the head of this massive dinosaur swallowing the goat whole. Cuts the wide shot. It breaks through the barrier, no problem. Ah! It becomes a villain because it attacks the good guys. It does redeem itself slightly because it eats the lawyer. No offense to all lawyers. And then, of course, it does end up saving the day in the end because the T-Rex is truly king of the dinosaurs. No list of epic character introductions would be complete without this next and last introduction. Probably one of the most iconic, maybe even the best character introduction in all of cinema. I would say certainly in all of science fiction. Darth freaking Vader. Come on, you had to have known this was coming. The Imperial March plays in the background. Dead bodies everywhere. Stormtroopers tied at attention after a fight in this corridor. And Darth Vader just walks in. All domineering physical presence. Black cape. Black appearance. Just walks around just like, what's all this? Yeah. Come on. It's like, oh. It's textbook how well that entrance is done. Textbook. Instantly establishes that this character is a bad guy and is powerful and you don't want to mess with him. Let us know which ones you liked. Did you generally hate some of the picks on this list? Do you have a suggestion for a video or a live stream topic? We absolutely want to hear from you. Thanks be to God. May the Lord be with you.